Hi guys, Ken Mostek here again with another video. This time I want to take you behind the scenes of how I'm doing a product photography shot in my own living room. So the other day I got the brand new GoPro Hero 8. Hero 8 Black. I love this thing, so much fun. I've been out a couple times to test it and you know, to do some of the functions on it. You can see that video here. I'll click a link to there. This is cool. This is a cool camera. And what I thought I would do when I made that video was to do a fun little product type shoot for it, using color gels and you know, some other tricks that just thought would make it look kind of cool as part of that video. And so what I wanted to show you was how I did that part. Now, I can't take credit for this at all. In fact, I steal ideas all the time off of YouTube and from other photographers. This, of course, is from Peter McKinnon, who's fantastic.
All right, just about ready to shoot. Gonna spray some atmosphere aerosol. These are pretty smoky. We really blasted that aerosol there. That looks, okay, look at the difference. That was like full blast aerosol, and then we like waved some of it away. I think that's pretty dialed in camera. I don't think it's gonna take a lot to make that look sick.
He was showing really how to light for product photography. It was just fascinating. It's really cool to see. So I'll put a link to that video of his down in the description below. Go check it out. It's really cool. You can learn some great stuff from it. All I've done here is I'm in my living room, and I've taken up quite a bit of space, but it's okay, it's fun. What I've done is I've set up my backdrop. I have kind of a blackish gray backdrop that I use for portraits, things like that. So I just set that up as my main backdrop. And all I've done is gone around my house and find things that I can use as background material just to kind of give it a little flair. So, for example, this piece here, this is all my wife's stuff. But this is a donut hole maker. That's all that is. But I'm using it as a stand to put the GoPro on it like that. It'll look really cool with all the shiny chrome and everything, so that'll look cool. Just kind of a bakery rack to set that on. I stole her mug to use because it's got that chrome look and then it's got the black to it, so that's really cool. Really like that. Keep it all looking the same. This little container had tea in it. She's gonna use this to put, you know, pins and needles and stuff in, but I grabbed it just to use as something in the background. And then just one more bakery rack. And this one's elevated, so that's pretty cool because you can keep it up a little bit higher. I actually tilted this one to kind of give me that look on here that I really like. So I just kind of tilted it in the background. What I did for my lighting is I have a Fovitec light that I have right up here, LED. I'm shooting daylight for that. And of course, when you shoot this, you turn all the lights off, close the window. I've got a window open here so that I can talk to you, but you turn off all the lights just to really concentrate on your lights that you have here. As a photographer who just started his own business, I'm still collecting gear as we go. So I don't have a whole lot of like the separate little lights and things like that, not yet. But I do have these little lights. And these are little LED lights that I picked up at Home Depot. Not expensive at all, probably 10 bucks a piece. No big deal. They're, you know, use them in the garage just to kind of light things up. Really good, really handy. The problem with these is that they just throw a general light just all over the place. I need something that's a little more concentrated in on the product and just really, just to really make that stand out. So what I did was, I did this. I took a can, right? These are our peaches. We had these for dinner last night. All I did was cut the top and the bottom off of these. And then I used gaff tape around here, around the light. And then that, when the light shines through here, it just directs it. It just makes it more direct. so that it's not just throwing it all over the place. I can control my lighting a little bit better. So what I did for this one was I put a red gel on top of this one so that half of my photo has the red on it, and then the other half has the blue on, just like I have right back here. Just like this. That's all you got to do. Really easy to do. Really easy, cheap. I already had them. No big deal, right? So it doesn't cost me anything just to pull out a few items here and have a pretty cool photo shoot. All I did was use a couple of TV trays to set the lights on the sides. I've got my main light right up over here on the top, and that's it. Really cool, you know, fun kind of thing to do, you know, here on a Saturday, just hanging around the house. You know, I wanted to try it, see what it's like, you know, do some filmmaking and you know, expand your creativity and try to think about, okay, how can I make this work? How can I make this happen? The other thing that I wanted to mention too was this piece. And I learned this on a video from YouTube as well. I'll link that video down below too. You can check that out.
So the plan here is she's gonna pick up the cucumber. I'm gonna follow her hand, gonna pull back, lift up as she's flipping it, come down, and have it land on the cutting board. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try. Might take a few tries. Go. I think that was good.
Can't get
I think that was good. What do you guys think? That's pretty good.
Arm's gonna get
All right,
tired.
let's get it.
Really cool stuff. This is a padding out of my camera bag. Right? That's all it is. It's got the Velcro on the sides. You just put it in your camera bag. It's nice and soft, okay? You can take this and you put it down on the table, and then you set your camera on top of it, and then you can slide it along the table, and it just glides as you're doing your movements. You don't need a slider. You don't need anything like that. You can very easily do this by yourself. Now what I did was I shoot on the Sony a7 III, and they have the S&Q settings, which is speed and slow-mo. And so I'm able to take my camera down to 120 frames per second, and then I shoot it in normal speed. So you just do your normal movements, but it comes back as slow-mo when it's on the video. That helps because if you're trying to move really slow, you're gonna have jitters and shakes and all of it. It's gonna pick up every little thing. The faster you move, the better, the smoother the moves you have. The other hard part is focusing. So I do a couple of different ways of doing focusing. One, you can set your focus on the subject, on the GoPro in this case, and push the camera forward. It comes from out of focus into focus. And then I keep my movement going so that it goes back out of focus. That way you keep it continuous. You keep a continuous movement. You can always stop it in editing. You can always transition, make it dissolve from one shot to another as it's going out of focus. Really cool stuff. Makes it really nice. And then I just do a whole bunch of different moves, moving forward, backwards, doing kind of an arc going around it. Even doing some tilting, right? So if you even just kind of tilt the frame, just this much, but it's going to be cool because then the shot's just going to change just that little bit. So I do want to say that I'm not sponsored by GoPro. I just picked this up and am using it for my filmmaking purposes. This is all just my opinion. I just thought it was a really cool subject to try to get some product photography of. Yeah, so that's it. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below for me. Subscribe to my channel. That would really help me out. And like this video. That helps me out as well. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, you can do it. You can really do it. All you have to do is find stuff around your house, and you can make some really cool videos too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.